I'm Andy Wellins, and welcome to the LMU Sports Network. Men's water polo went 2-1 last week, downing number 19 Air Force on Friday before splitting with Laverne and number 19 Pomona Pitzer on Saturday. In LMU's 13-9 win over Air Force, Eric Reitmeyer and Dane Jaga netted 3 goals apiece, while Dominic Boudin had 14 saves in the win. The Lions went on to post their 4th straight victory on Saturday with a 19-8 win over Laverne, before falling at Pomona Pitzer 11-10 in its first 2 games of the Gary Troyer tournament. Alex Athamaritis led the Lions with 5 goals, 2 assists, and 3 steals on the day. LMU will wrap up the Gary Troyer tournament this weekend with matchups against Claremont Mud Scripps and Pepperdine. Women's soccer split this past week as they took on BYU and USD. Thursday night's game against number 5 BYU was a nail-biter. The Cougars jumped ahead early, capitalizing on a 9th-minute goal, and from there, the game stayed put as BYU downed LMU 1-0. The Lions rebounded Saturday night to come away with a 1-0 victory over USD. Off a free kick in the 61st minute, Shelby Cormier served a ball that was perfectly met by the head of Raquel Angelone as the Lions held on to improve to 8-3-3 on the year and 3-1 in conference action. Up next for the Lions is a road game at Pacific on October 16th. Men's soccer suffered 2 losses last week, falling to New Mexico and USD. In its final non-conference game at New Mexico on Thursday, the Lobos scored 3 goals in the opening 10 minutes of the second half to down LMU 3-0. The Lions then welcomed USD for their WCC opener on Sunday. Grant Sampson delivered the opening goal for LMU in the 50th minute, but USD netted 2 goals in the final 17 minutes to escape with a 2-1 decision. The Lions are now 6-6 on the season and 0-1 in WCC action, and will host a pair of contests next weekend with Pacific on Friday and St. Mary's on Sunday. Volleyball played in its 4th straight 5-set match against Gonzaga on Saturday afternoon, as LMU fell short against the Bulldogs 3-2. Savannah Slattery connected for 17 kills and 7 digs for LMU, while Sarah Sponsel and Jessie Pritchard each recorded a double-double. The Lions moved to 12-6 on the season and 3-3 in WCC play. LMU returns to action on Thursday at Santa Clara for a match at 7 p.m. In men's tennis, the double pair of Alex Bourgeois and Ryan Brown finished second of 8 teams at the UCSB Classic, finishing 2-1 as a doubles duo, and each competed in the singles tournament as well. Brown and Bourgeois opened the tournament with an 8-1 victory over St. Mary's and continued their run by topping Cal Poly's pair 8-5 on Saturday to advance to the Flight B doubles finals, where they fell 8-5 to UCSB. The women's swim team competed in the PCSC pentathlon on Saturday afternoon. Senior Hannah Colton combined to post a time of 6 minutes and 19.57 seconds over 5 events, which left her claiming 2nd overall in her events. Freshman Alice Faye Eichelberger also finished in the top 3 over her 5 events, totaling a time of 2 minutes and 56.76 seconds. The Lions will return to action on Friday when they begin the 2-day Malibu Invitational. Thanks for watching, and from the LMU Sports Network, I'm Andy Wellins.